it going, everyone? Welcome to part 2 of the Meriva build. It's a 1.7 Turbo Diesel and top of the range spec. So as you know, in part 1 we went through the whole thing. We done suspension, drive shafts, wheels, tyres, brakes, the whole lot. So I'm now about to take it for a test drive and let's see what we got. So I've been driving for a little while now. Most of it seems okay. Brakes and stuff like that are working nicely. Drive shaft is fixed, so that noise has gone away. Steering's 90% right, but not quite. We've got a minor noise at the front. Out so far, don't know if you can hear it as I'm going along. I think it's the near side front wheelbarrow. So we're not quite finished with the mechanical work yet, which is a bit of a pain. You better hear it now. Done a load of work on this car before as well, before that, a year ago, where I put engine mounts and stuff like that on a whole new front subframe and a few other bits and pieces like steering joints, front lower wishbones and all that sort of stuff. So it's really been treated lately, so a lot of money being spent on it. Once I'm finished, it's going to drive absolutely spot on. Good 95% done now, as in drivability wise, but just not quite there. Bit of a shame, but like I say, that's what all these test drives are all about. But otherwise, steering's all nice and light, how it should be. There's electronic steering on these. Brakes are all working as they should, handbrake's working. Gearbox is all nice and soft and changes nicely. Heaters work, radio's working. Electric windows, all the lights and stuff like that seem to be working. One indicator's playing up, but I think that's just a corona connection. So we'll have a look at that. It's the front left hand side. And that's sort of as far as I got, really. Head back to the unit. Gonna put it up in the air and just sort of confirm what I've just said. See if I can feel the wheelbarrow, with some playing or something like that. And if that's the case, we'll order a new wheelbarrow, or I'll just buy a hub, put a whole hub in. Either way, I'll sort of see what the prices are and see what's best for me to do. Time, I don't want to be waiting a week for a Baron. I want to be getting on with it and getting it done. Like I say, I can't really feel anything else wrong with it. But then we've done quite a lot of work on it in the last couple of days, so shouldn't be too much, to be fair. It's going to drive like a new car by the time I'm finished, which will be nice. got then? Turbo and everything all kicks in as it should. There you go, so we hit 50 mile an hour. If you listen carefully, you should be able to hear that whirring noise. Too bad, 99 or 95% done. But that side's got a noisy wheelbarrow, which I didn't know about before. I'd have done it while I was apart. And that side's also got a indicator that's not working every time. So we need to clean up a wiring or resolder the wiring and find out what's going on there, make sure that works every single time. Apart from that, everything's really good. It's starting to drive quite nicely. The new wheels definitely make a difference. They're bigger wheels, bigger tyres, the proper size that should be on here instead of what was on here before. So that's obviously made it drive a lot better. We didn't show you what the noise was like before with the drive shaft gone, but that was basically as the wheels were turning around, that was going boom, 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 boom. You could hear it banging because that was all out, all the barrels had smashed up and that was all out of shape. So that noise is gone. So like I say, hopefully we're just left on this wheelbarrow noise. A little bit of wiring on the front indicator. Probably a bad earth, to be honest, probably just got corroded. And then we should be pretty good. So I'm going to go back to the unit now. We're going to get some of this dirt and stuff off. Do what we can today, and then we'll see if we can order a wheelbarrow or a hub. And then I'll decide on what I'm able to do for the rest of the day. Okay, so I better show you what we're dealing with, better I? Then I'm going to give it a blast with the old steam cleaner. Get this dirt off, see what's underneath. And go from there. So as you can see, it's pretty dirty, but under that, all that dirt, there is actually a nice reflective car. Sorry about how windy it is today, but there's nothing I can do about it. It's been snowing all morning, which is fun. As you can see, it's filthy from that sandy rain we had the other day. Obviously that will look a completely different car once I've cleaned it up. Yeah, I'll run through it like I normally do. Right, so let's make a start and start to make us look nice. Right then, let's see what we can do to it. As you can see, snowing again already. The sun's out and it's snowing. That's fun, isn't it? Lovely job. Ooh. Oh, it's cold out there. Wind chill's like -4. It's nasty. That's actually about 3 degrees. But the wind chill is horrible. Right, steam cleaner's turned on. Turned right up to 200 degrees. Let's get some of this dirt off. absolutely freezing. Alright, whack some engine cleaner on this engine bay. So I just done that quickly so you can watch me do it, but I'll probably do that 4 or 5 times off camera now. Get it all to where I want it, and then I'll let you have a little look in a little while. Let's get it started up. Make sure we don't get anything wet. See them cold. Trouble, these are quite tall. Back on steam, does it engine back? see it's going to shine, don't you? It's obviously going to dry up dull and I'll have to make it shine, but you can see it will come up. Right, I think you get the idea of what I'm up to. So I'm going to do all the other side, inside the doors, the roof, under the bonnet a couple more times. The wheels the other side, probably the wheels this side again. And then I'll come back to you. Absolutely shaking, my hands are like ice, it's not good. But I've got to do what I've got to do. Just thought I'd just quickly show you that side before I do it. I'm just going to blast some stuff on the wheels. Absolutely shaking. Can't feel my body. Right, I'll carry on, get the rest of the car done like I said, and I'll see you back indoors in a little while. Whew, so I'm back indoors now. I'm going to try and warm up a little bit. It's literally absolutely shaking out there. It's freezing. Dried me feet and legs and stuff like that in front of the heater, so I'm dry there again. Car's in. I'm now about to have one of these. Quite handy for little snacks and stuff when you want something. And the car's sitting in here. I've just wiped it all down and just got to get it to dry a bit now. So sitting there, looks good on its new wheels. We now got to get in there, hoover it all out nicely, get all that interior looking like brand new, and then we'll get onto this bodywork, buff that all up, make that shine like a mirror, better than when it came out of the factory, and we'll start to be getting somewhere with it. Still obviously got to address that wheel bearing issue, which I've been doing, as I've got a choice of buying another wheel bearing and pressing it into the original hub, or I can buy a whole hub and just put the whole hub on. So I'll work out which is going to be quicker and we'll go from there. Right, so I think you're getting the idea of what I'm up to. So I'll go for a couple more times off camera. Now about doing the boot as well, and then I'll bring you back and show you where we are in probably an hour or so. Whew. So I'm getting there with it. Been through a couple of times now. Gonna have to get the wet back out and do some spots as well. So we'll do all that off camera. And I'll bring you back in and we'll have a look. Okay, so it's been about an hour and a half now. And as you can see, looking lovely jubbly, much better. Been through I think 3 or 4 times now, and cleaned up really well. Exactly what we were after. Nice clean floors, nice clean seats. Saying that, we've got a bit on the side of here, so I'm going to sort that out in a sec. I think that's where I've got it with the wet back a little bit, so we'll sort that out. And this side's looking good. It's as good as the driver's footwell is going to come up. I'm going to go over it one more time with the wet back and then get some nice mats in. Got a tiny little couple of marks here, which I'm doing with the stain removers right now. Need to bring the seat forward and check the edges of it like we did the other one. Yeah, need to go up these edges along here, so I'll do that. We'll wipe all the dash and everything down and get that cleaned back before we shine that all up, and then we'll get up the top there and do the roof panels around the double sunroofs and stuff like that. Make sure all the roof is all clean, and yeah, we're starting to get there. I've also been under the bonnet and hoovered out all along the top of here. Got all the leaves and all that sort of stuff out, and any bits and pieces I can find. As you can see, it's not all brown and horrible now from that nasty rain we had, because we'll give it a good old blast in the other parts of the videos. So we're starting to come along quite nicely.